And let's pick it up from there and bring in Angie now, because unfortunately the severe weather threat is far from over, right?
It is indeed far from over, and we're really going to see it ramp up essentially, guys, today, especially as we get the second half of the day going. But already quite an active morning. We've got tornado watches across parts of the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. These are going to go through at least the late morning hours. They stretch into Texas for those thunderstorm watches. And this system continues to move to the east. Notice that line of thunderstorms for the second half of the day. This is going to be kind of a significant tornado threat across much of the deep south here, but we'll see that severe risk basically from the Ohio Valley down to the Gulf Coast. If you're looking ahead to Sunday, still a severe potential, but not quite as bad, but the system will kind of hug parts of the I-95 corridor and points down to the southeast. This is what you really got to pay attention to, the area today. We've got a pretty rare high risk that's set up over Jackson, Birmingham, and those two major cities. Really significant tornadoes likely here as we get to the later parts of our day today. Long track, EF2 or higher, guys, and wind, of course, and hail also on the table for folks across this region.
All right, Angie, thank you so much, and we'll get the rest of your forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Angie. Yes, I see a split screen here.
Yes, a tale of two sides of the country when it comes to temperatures, guys. We've got chilly conditions across parts of the west. We've got milder and warmer conditions across parts of the east. Of course, we've been watching that strong storm system kind of chug along parts of the country and really create active weather. But behind it, it's left behind some cooler air. So we've got 50s in Denver. We've got mid-60s, though, in Chicago. Temperatures running about close to 20 degrees above normal for this time of year. We keep that going into tomorrow for kind of a sliver of the east. 62 degrees in New York City. That'll feel pretty nice. We've got Charleston topping out at 70 degrees. Augusta near 80. Out west, we'll start to see things cooling down. That's a look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that's a look at your forecast, guys.
All right, Angie, thank you so much. Still to come, we are hearing the very first 911 call made after the bodies of 4 University of Idaho students were found in their home. Camila Bernal has that.
Of the forecast, and it looks a little green.
Oh, are we feeling lucky? What do we think? I almost did my Irish accent, but I saved you all from that. I'll just stick with the forecast. How about that? We've got some nice conditions in a couple of spots, specifically Chicago today, 65 degrees, mostly sunny skies. We've got mid-40s for Omaha, Wichita. Of course, we've got all that kind of busy and active and severe potential across essentially the Great Lakes down to the Gulf Coast. The East Coast looks pretty good for your Saturday. Temperatures into the low 50s for New York. Busy for the East Coast tomorrow, but the rest of the country honestly looks pretty good, except for out west, where we'll see that next kind of storm system roll through. That's going to leave us with some snow, some rain across parts of the Pacific Northwest. But how about all those parades happening? Chicago, pretty good. I mentioned mid-60s. You're going to have to deal with some rain. Rather some winds, but no rain in the forecast. Boston on Sundays, cloudy, windy, but high into the upper 50s, not bad. And then New York City on Monday, mid-50s as well, and those showers will be out of the picture. Across the southeast, some rain for Atlanta this afternoon, upper 70s, but sunny conditions for New Orleans and Savannah for the parades there. Let's look at the weather across the country. Let's see what's happening in your neighborhood. And that is a look at your forecast.
There we go. Very good.
Okay,
Well done.
Now, boomy for that. That was
All right, Angie, thank you so much. All right, brace yourselves. We are back with pop star Emily. I'm thrilled that you are taking the reins this morning.
Joe, let's kick it off with someone I know you have followed.
We met when she just moved to Nashville. It's just lovely.
We all need a little bit of that energy. Yeah. Next up, Freaky Friday. Generations,
Yes.
because we're talking 22 years
How
ago.
could it be 22 years?
I'm giddy about this. I'm pumped. Absolutely. Yeah. We're in the.
Who doesn't want Matthew McConaughey's sound?
Oh, Laura. He can do no wrong.
I think that's just objectively true.
Agreed.
Still to come, the young woman charting her own path. We are back now with an inspiring teenager who has a passion for flying.
In fact, she got her pilot's license before getting her driver's license.
And her passion is taking her to new heights.
NBC's Antonia Hilton has her story.
How fantastic is that?
Do you think her friends are like, hey, can I get a ride?
Yes.
to Florida?
But don't you just see her and think like, okay, she's going to be something incredible in like the next 10 years?
But mighty.
They're going to be showing that clip of her when she's just mastered the world.
No
which is
kidding.
incredible. All right, that is going to do it for us on a Saturday morning. Thanks for joining. Glad you were here too.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, had a great time. Yeah.
All right, everyone, have a great day. Please enjoy your week.